Hey everybody, welcome to Stampers Club. I'm Karen Trelfa, and today I have a birthday card to share with you. I have a lot of birthdays in the winter, so this one was perfect for a couple of them, actually. It could be boy or girl, either one. But I'm using the Iconic Imagery Bundle, and let me show you what that one is in case you haven't seen it. So this one here is called Iconic Imagery. This is like a little suite that was released a few months ago in our online exclusive category. I call them online extras because yes, you can order them while you're at any of my classes, or you yourself can go online and grab them over off my blog, stampersclub.com. Hit the shop button and then look for the online exclusives category. And there's lots and lots of fun new ideas over there. But this one is available in a bundle, and it's basically exactly what it says, iconic imagery. So you have basic elements, lots of different themes, seasons, events, a handful of words, so you can kind of create your own greeting, your own verse, and then matching die set. And this die set has some lovely label pieces. So you can actually get some of these words in some pretty labels. But the fun part too is the designer paper that kind of came out with that whole same suite. I mean, you have everything from birthdays to, like New Year's, Christmas, Halloween, fall, just about every season or celebration you could think of, this kind of covers. So it's kind of like a one set goes a long way, right? It's not just birthday, it's not just Christmas, it's just not fall. It's a whole lot, a little bit of everything. But let me show you what we're going to be making. This great little birthday card. I partnered it up with some of the snowflake paper, right? But it's actually a birthday card, right? Because we have little birthday candles, right? And of course, it's a meaningful birthday card. But let me show you how I made this, okay? So I started off with some Moody Mauve cardstock, a little bit different color combination here. And this is a half a sheet, so it's 5.5 by 8.5. And I've scored it at 4.25. Grab my phone folder. I usually try to fold it in half and kind of match up this bottom edge a little bit, and then swipe that across to get a nice crisp image there. And that's when I started with my snowflake paper. Of course, this has little Christmas trees on the backside. That would be kind of fun too, a pink winter, right? But I wanted to use the snowflakes because I want it to be more birthday themed. But look at the versatility on this paper. You have lots of variety, so you can mix and match lots of different things. And it's a 6 by 6, so you have such a nice variety that one package of paper goes a long way and covers a lot of seasons and the card types that you might need. And then I grabbed that birthday candle. Of course, this one has little starbursts on the back. This would be great for a New Year's Eve card, wouldn't it? These little bursts of fireworks. And I'm mounting that on another piece of Moody Mauve. I just got ink or tape all over my table. I hate when that happens. Stuff gets sticky everywhere. And we're just going to mount that on there. Now, this was a card that was in one of my classes that I had at my retreat last month. I do 2 very large retreats a year, one in the fall and one in the winter. Next one's coming up the end of February. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, you can find that over again at stampersclub.com. There's a tab at the top that says crafting retreats. You can check all the details out there. But I do lots and lots and lots of make and takes over there. And many extra classes too, if you choose just to come and just do a bunch of classes. So that, of course, I use my little Stampin' Dimensionals on the back to give it a little bit of elevation. And then I used one of those label dies and cut out a piece of the designer paper with that shape. So it gave me a nice little element. And this I'm also going to use some dimensionals on. Let me get a couple of those. It's just, it creates just a cute little element, background element. That one didn't want to come off. We're just going to kind of pop that. I think I like it this way. Isn't it funny how your eye sees something and it just looks like out of place? I'm just going to kind of center it there. It's close. Not perfect, but it's close. I'm going to grab my Stamp and Seal. And I'm just going to run a stripe down the center of that. And I'm going to get some of our white frayed ribbon. I'll lay that right across there over that tape. My scissors. We're going to give an edge here. Well, let's do an edge here too. Give it a little bit of a angle cut just so that it's a little bit fancier. You know me and ribbon. I love ribbon. And then I took a circle punch and punched out a piece of bubble bath cardstock. So it's like a light pink. And I need Mossy Meadow ink and my word grateful. And we're going to stamp that towards the top half of the circle. Put this away before I wear it. I've been having this habit. I've got like ink all underneath my fingernails. It's like major pink. Apparently I've been crafting for a little while here. All right, so let's get some dimensionals on this. I like that these things are, you get a lot in a package for not a lot of money. And they go a long way. And you use the whole sheet. Look how these ones are made. So you ultimately use like the entire sheet. Then you end up with just this little outline, which I end up cutting up and using those pieces too for other narrow areas, right? All right, so I need a small piece of white paper. That's going to get, I get just a piece over here in my scrap bin. I don't need this big piece. So I just need a couple of things. So I want the birthday candle. So get the birthday candle in Moody Mauve. I'm going to just stamp that down. And then the flame in Crushed Curry, it is an individual stamp, and it does have its own die. But of course, if you were stamping it, you can, it's a clear stamp. It's a photopolymer stamp, so you can certainly be able to line those up pretty easily. But I actually die cut mine separately. Let me get my little guy in here and get my plates. So I'm going to offset these plates. Remember, if you offset them, they go through the machine a little bit easier. And the two dies that I need. I need the little tiny little flame there and the candle. Let's get these lined up. Guess I could have grabbed some washi tape. It would have helped held these down a little bit, but I didn't. So we're going to just do it this way. They line up pretty easy. Not too difficult. It's always like a little funny when your hands are a little sticky because they have glue all over them like mine have from today. I've been crafting a lot today. All right, and then we're going to put this other plate over the top. And you'll notice as it comes out, you'll see that these are not lined up. They're like stared up. They're offset. Each one is a little bit in a different spot. And then it goes through the machine very easily. Okay, let's get that out of there. Move that aside. Now these are some little pieces, so I'm going to put those right back on there so I don't lose them. All right. And I'm going to add liquid glue on here just because it's going to be really hard to tape that. Just put a little dot. This green glue, dot, 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 not a lot. It goes a long way. Take my pick tool here and get that candle flame attached. There we go. Perfect. I think it's a great tool. And this side here, it reverses. So you have a spatula or a piercing tool here. So that's kind of nice. You get one of each. And then this little picky uppy thing. He's perfect, right? All right. So now that I've got my candle made, this is where some of this edging comes in really nice. I can take this and I'm just going to get go right here. I just want a sliver of this for the back of this candle. I might have cut this too long. Get the backing off here. Maybe. There we go. It's so skinny. And I'm just going to put it along the back side of my candle. Perfect. So even the edges are worth keeping. You get great use out of all of this. Put that right over here. Perfect. And then here's another one of those little label pieces. These have like little stitching in the outside edge too. I don't know if you can see it there, but you get this little stitching. So it's not just a simple little rectangle. It's got some curve and character to it. And I'm going to use pecan pie pink. I love this color. It's fairly new, but I really, really like it. And then I'm going to use the 4U. Now, of course, this one you can, because it's smaller words, you can mix and match what you want to write, how you want to do your greeting. But I'm going to use a 4U and grateful for you. There's a lot of people I'm grateful for, just about everybody, actually. I love people. All right, so I'm going to put this on, I'm going to do a double dimensional just on one side. You can stack these up. Did you know that? If not, you do now. All right, and because I want to overlap the candle a little bit. So perfect. And then last but not least, we're going to add a couple of little gemstones. These are the pecan pie in clear ribboned adhesive back dots. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but they have like little ribbon wave lines in there. So I know it's really hard to see on the camera, isn't it? You'll have to check it out online. It's definitely going to have a better picture. But let's grab a couple of these. Oh, those are really stuck on there. And we'll put one here. Just a little bit of shimmer shine here, right? And maybe one there. There was a second one. Let's do a couple up here. Make it really shimmer, right? There we go. Grateful for you. Let me show you a couple others that I made. Just same layout, but here's another season. Grateful for the season. And I just kind of hand cut these little leaves that were in this paper here, right? So you got, and then I put a little pumpkin over here. So you have a variety. Grateful for you on this one, little Christmassy card or fall, right? So you have just out of that one package of paper, a large variety of seasons and events that you can create cards with. And again, you can find that over on stampersclub.com. Hit the shop now button and then look for under the menu for the online exclusives. And it might be down a little bit because they've been adding lots and lots and lots of great product. November 5th, there's a beautiful suite coming out. So maybe you'll be able to check back on then and check out with these little otters that are coming. You're going to kind of like those. But in the meantime, I enjoyed being here with you today. Feel free to check back another time, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, notifications, all that fun stuff, and comments, guys. I love comments. I really enjoy hearing from you and knowing whether you enjoy or didn't enjoy. I take criticism pretty well. I might cry, but, I'm okay. I'll get over it. I'm just teasing. Anybody can tell me anything they want. I enjoy having all of you here today, and you guys all have a stamp happy day. Bye.